We have three approaches on the slide here, where we have the traditional batch manufacturing shipped to a distribution warehouse, bright stock manufacturing, where a patient would hold the product and use our global clinical trial supplies team to use a just-in-time packaging and labeling approach, and a really personalized manufacturing approach where product is manufactured on a per-patient basis. The difference and the benefits of the latter approach are really that we make small batches, we have dose flexibility, short-term, not long-term stability, we conserve API and reduction in waste and cost as well. Fundamentally, a shift to these more personalized approaches, such as the bright stock or the manufacturing, really shift the paradigm from upfront stockpiling to that flexible on-demand manufacture. So we only make the product that we need when the patient and the trial needs it. So the case study shown here really shows a flexible manufacturing and supply plan, which addresses some of the patient needs for a series of phase 2-3 studies for a rare orphan disease. This was in the public domain, and it's Takeda. So it's a really challenging patient population. Recruitment requires tailored manufacturing and fine-tune really to personalize product to a patient body weight. So as the child's age changes, the weight changes, and the formulation is manufactured on a per-patient basis. We successfully delivered 6 clinical studies of 180 subjects across nearly 30 countries over 5 years and manufactured over 2,500 individual products over that period as well. And at the minute, I have a compassionate supply ongoing as part of pre-commercialization. The requirements behind this second case study were really driven by the availability of the drug substance rather than the patient. But the principles of the manufacturing flexibility are still applicable. The customer is an EU-based biotech where we manufactured and supplied a solid dosage form to support first-in-patient trials in oncology. The molecule's first-in-class and on the FDA fast track. There were limitations on the drug substance. So that could have compromised the ability to do the study and progress into potential treatment phases if the patient responded to the drug. So the program designed rapidly, starting with the first in-patient trial with a simpler formulation. So that was a blending capsule formulation developed of various dose strengths with a flexible on-demand manufacturing scale of up to 3 kilos. We manufactured over 30 batches over a period of 3 years to manage the API supply chain and packaged 100 discrete product shipments. In parallel, an ICH stability program was continued to extend the shelf life. The second part of the program was to really transfer the process to another quotient site in the UK to support a larger patient trial, still conserving API, so still using the blending capsule approach, but using a bright stock approach and an on-demand manufacturing approach. We then finally transitioned from a simpler formulation to a more patient-ready commercializable tablet with a film coating. And this was done really easily because the blending capsule formulation that was developed from the outset, even though it was a dry blend, contained excipients which would be suitable for a dry granulated tablet formulation. So there was no change in composition from a blending capsule to a tablet formulation. And that was seamlessly transitioned across the pathways as well. And the tablet is at the minute being used to support phase 2 patient trials. And in parallel, we are also scaling up the formulation and transferring to our commercial manufacturing facility in the US to support both phase 3 trials, but also which may be used for registration as well. So more generally, the ability to configure on-demand GMP manufacturing solutions with flexibility in batch size can enable customers to either proactively defer API scale-up investment until the post-POC or reactively manage programs where API availability is otherwise limited.